Well, alright then. We won the die roll. We're up against Stompy. And our hand is adequate. Not great. No anti-combat card, but we got a pulse if we can find something to some target. And we do have turn 2 Prism after playing 2 different Tron pieces, so perfectly reasonable. Might have to use this flicker to try to draw into something that does something, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. They're thinking about what 1-drop to play? So they would automatically, if they don't have Nettle Sentinel, they automatically play Quirion Ranger. If they don't have Quirion Ranger, they automatically play Vault Scourge. Maybe they're thinking about Nettle Sentinel or Quirion Ranger. Maybe they have a 2-drop they want to play on turn 2. No, that doesn't make any sense. They would just run out Nettle Sentinel, because then if they draw a land, they're fine. And if they don't, they just play Quirion Ranger and then another 1-drop. And that's better than just playing Quirion Ranger and then a 2-drop, and then playing a Nettle Sentinel never. Right? Anyway. Maybe they're just looking up my list. Maybe they're, I don't know, having a smoke. Maybe they got distracted. A cat attacked them. Maybe they got disconnected. Maybe I got disconnected. Oh no. Well, let's just make sure. Yep, we're here. Cool. You wouldn't keep Pit Skulk in hand if it's your only 1-drop. You just run it out. Maybe they have 2 Pit Skulks and 2 lands and a bunch of 2-drops. So they want to go next turn Emissary plus a 2-drop. Then turn 3 they can swing and then play 2 Pit Skulks. But I think it's better to just have a 1/1 on turn 1. They know I'm playing Tron. I have a Tron land in play. So yeah, they're probably not even thinking about anything in game. More than likely they're just thinking about something else, or they're not there. So that's fun. Okay, I guess we're just gonna sit here for a while. Well, while we wait, our tiebreakers are medium. They'll be a little bit better after this if we can win. Oh, they do have a Pit Skulk. All right, they'll be a little bit better because we'll take Dissonance down to the 3/2s. But I do not trust us to get into the top 8 if we lose this match. If we win and then lose, maybe. But all right, opponent has successfully figured it out. So I can just Astrolabe, or I can Flicker and then Astrolabe. I think I like that better. Well, I've got the wall already, so yeah, that worked out much better for me. Ooh, okay. If I draw a land, we're in business, because I can just run out Dignitary, and then if they kill it, I have Pulse for it. And if they don't kill it, well, we've got a Dignitary in play for this Flicker and this Ephemerate. But that requires me to draw a land. Bam. That sucks. I think I'm supposed to draw 2 here. If I hit Tower, then we can think about what we're doing. I guess I'm just dead Divines. That sucks. Ugh. Need to hit that land earlier. Oh man, I drew a lot of cards too, and I had to I don't know. That's a huge bummer to lose if I do lose this game to that. Damn it. Yeah. Oh well, I drew a lot of cards. I I just missed land drop. Oh well. That's frustrating. That's a really, really frustrating way to lose. But we lost, so let's see if we can draw a little bit better than that, huh? Could have drawn a moment's piece there with the tower, but oh well. Put ahead of the vines, or another elephant guide plus the forest. I guess forest was what they drew that turn. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have any other options that turn other than flicker one card, flicker a land and a an artifact to try to draw specifically tower, which I think is stupid, but maybe that would have been better. That sounds great. I need a colored mana source, but I got time for that. I guess I should... Yeah, I'm just going to play the island no matter what. Ooh. Experience is quite a good draw. Man, that was an unfortunate series of draws on my part. I just needed a land and I failed to draw it. That's a bummer. Yeah, if I have a land that turn, if I have the fourth land, the game is over. My opponent cannot win from that point. Which is, you know, it's a good series, a good position to be in, but then my opponent had the vines and I missed, so oh well. See what our opponent's got, and hopefully they start playing faster, because this is getting absurd. Is there another challenge going on that they're top 8 in? Because it's a legacy. No? Home? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're just wasting time because they can, because they're stoppy. At least I get to counter an emissary here. That substantially decreases their clock. Yeah, we're keeping both of these, I guess. Yeah. I think I want prohibit. I think that'll buy me more than a turn, right? Because I'm just gonna go tower, counter their next 2-drop, and then I can get a forest with the Ash Barrens. Don't care about that. You can counter a Rancor, but they don't have Rancor, obviously. They have Rancor for pre-combat. Starting Pit Skulk, yeah, we'll go ahead and counter that. Alright, cool. Opponent's 3 on the board. We've got double Moment's Peace plus Forest coming up. Oh, they have another 1-drop? No, okay. Didn't think they did, but go ahead and get a Forest. Alright, we got many turns. They don't have lethal on board. If they use Vines, I get to Moment's Peace, and if they don't, I just take 3. They can force a force a Moment's Peace here, but I think I can survive that. Sure. They played land, no spell. Okay. I think we can survive this. So they have no Rancors. They have no Elephant Guides. They have no Howls. Maybe they sandbag the Howl. They have no creatures. They would have played those. So their hand's got to just be Vines and Hunker the Howlbacks. No, because they had to have just drawn that. Otherwise, they would have hit me for more last turn. They can cast the Hunker after attacking and still get the untap. Alright, that was a good draw. Oh, they could have Gleeful Sabotages. Just rotting in their hand. Oh. Yeah, okay. I think it's better just to do this. Yeah, they could have Savage Smash plus Gleeful Sabotage, so my Flickers doesn't have a target. But then I have 4 Moments Pieces just sitting around, waiting, watching. Obviously, they don't have Smash or a Gleeful Sabotage, or they would have cast them already when I was tapped out. It's also why I didn't leave up any colored mana. I just played a Mine untapped. Alright, we'll go ahead and play this. And we'll pass. Keeping up Flicker and or Moments Piece, depending on what they do. Sure. If they attack with Sentinel, I double block with Dignitary and then Moments Piece when they do something, but they didn't. So. I think we'll go ahead and Flicker here and here. If they want to Vines on the Dignitary, that's fine. If they have an instant speed artifact destruction spell, that could be unfortunate, but it is unlikely that they do. Go ahead and F6. If I draw an Ash Barrens, I'm not going to want to cycle it immediately. Prism. Okay, I have mini lands. Might as well bash. If they have another Hunger, they get to trade. And then I'm forced to use Moments Pieces. But I think I'm forced to use Moments Pieces anyway. Because if they just attack here, I'm going to use a Moments Piece so I don't get got by a longbow sooner than I need to. That is a lot of lands. Oh, hello. Hello, fishy friends. And fish are friends, as we all know. There's another Mole Drifter. Should be good. Yeah, keep bashing. I don't think I'm supposed to swing at Dignitaries. Maybe I should. Go to blocks. They don't do anything. We'll go ahead and run space. Cool. Cool. Granger. Alright. Presumably that's the card they drew. Yeah. I guess we'll do that. Trinket Mage. Get Tron. And then play another Mole Drifter. Can't play the map. Maybe I should have left one floating. Probably not, though. Not that important to get map in play. I'm going to have plenty of colorless mana next turn, so. We'll just go ahead and Moments Piece here. Yeah. I'm going to block just in case they have a Flaring Pain somehow. Unlikely, but not worth risking. No flickers, no nothings. But we have time. We have many Moments Pieces to go. However, it is unfortunate because if our opponent draws a longbow now, we're on the back foot because they have a Quirion Ranger and a bunch of creatures to equip and a bunch of lands to use. A bunch of lands to equip with which to equip. But hopefully we draw a wall, flicker, Teachings, Shattering Pulse, before... I already condescend. One of those cards before they can draw a longbow. As Vader does. It's alright. It gives you it gives them some bodies to equip. Land. And what is this? This does nothing. I'm just gonna stop every hit anyway, so no real point in doing that. Good. Prism, or plant rather. Pass. How much chumping should I do? I think I'm gonna do some chumping now. Just chump with one Muldrifter. I'll let him gain some life. That would be their card for the turn. So I'm doing this because if I run out of Moment's Pieces and they have drawn a Rancor after that, now I can't block their thing anymore. I basically saved a Moment's Piece, which may be useful in the future at the cost of losing a Muldrifter, which may be necessary right now. Alright, so I think I'm supposed to flicker now, targeting Muldrifter and Wall, because if they have double vines, cool, I don't do anything. But if they don't have vines, I now get to draw into more flickers, more walls, more teachings. Alright, they blanked. Yeah, I would have astrolabed into Ephemerate. Alright, that locks the game up. Cool. Cool. Still waffling on this pulse. Don't want that trickery. Maybe I do want electric trickery on the play, though. I really gotta think about that one. Right now, my deck list looks fine. So I'm just gonna submit. Although I could be talked into that pulse being something else. Like, put it in for compulsive. No, I need that. I don't think, like, I want the pulse if I have 15 creatures, but I don't think I should cut a creature for that pulse. Shouldn't cut teachings. I need that to get the Shattering Pulse. I want Trinket Mages. Yeah, all right. This hand is keepable but bad. No anti-combat card, but I've got colored mana. So. And our opponent's on the 6-card plan. It is not unlikely that I will die before I get my 4th land drop. So we have that to look forward to. Also, if our opponent just destroys our Astrolabe, there's a chance we just die. But can't really mulligan to try to hit perfects. I'd rather keep this hand, and then if I draw a Mine, or maybe a Prism, or maybe a Pulse, a Moment's Piece rather, or a counter spell, then this hand is quite good. Maybe I'll draw a Gut Shot and just kill their 1-drop if they don't have a Nut Sentinel. We've got a lot of good draws. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and get an island. Maybe I should have gotten another land, but I think getting the island is better because I have a compulsive now. Maybe I should get a forest in case they blow up my Astrolabe, but given I drew compulsive, I think that'd be unnecessary. Alright. Alright, if our opponent doesn't blow up the Astrolabe, we're in good shape. Because we have 5 draws to find an anti-combat card. Have to hit another land, if it's a Stonehorn, but our opponent doesn't really have a clock, because they missed their... they didn't have a second forest. And they didn't have an emissary, so... they've got a very mild brute squad going. Go ahead and compulsive here. There's Tron. I guess I'm discarding Island, and then one of the other cards. Is it Map? No, I think I can get rid of the map. Yeah, we've got the mine. So next turn we get to go Astrolabe Teachings for Moment's Peace and cast it. If our opponent has Gleeful Sabotage, they tap 2 here, destroy. Oh no, I guess they can just pay 2 mana. Bring me to 11. I don't think bringing me to 11 is good enough, because then they have to find 6 damage with 3 mana next turn. And in that case, I can go Astrolabe into Flicker the Astrolabe in the island and try to draw stuff. Then I'll have 4 mana and 2 colored. Oh no, do they have? No, I guess. I was like, could they Mutagenic Growth me out? And no, not even close. I guess I'm gonna go Prism. I can't think of any reason to do this now to Teachings now, so I'll go ahead and just Teachings when they attack. Maybe they try to go Elephant Guide, and that taps them down and stops them from playing any disruption. Yeah, I think this game's pretty well locked up. Could try to Gutshot that, but that seems so greedy that I'm not going to try. I guess this isn't locked up, because I don't have a Stonehorn, and I don't have a wall to get back the Moment's Peace, but it's very, very close to locked up, if not locked up already. Oh, the second Moment's Peace gives me enough time, I believe. I think it's worth it to... No, it's not worth it to do with him, right? I can do that later. Instead, we're just going to go Muldrifter. Probably play Island, unless I draw a tower. And then pass. I think I play the Moment's Peace from my hand. Well, let's see what they do. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Moment's Peace from hand, and then we'll Ephemerate in turn trying to draw a wall or Stonehorn. Stonehorn buys me more than enough time. A bunch of colored sources is also fine. Lone Missionary buys me a while if they find a longbow. We do need a land. Wall helps. Or wall wins the game, rather. We do need to find a land, though. Let's go ahead and get a map, I suppose. Missing land drop there is kind of absurd, but I suppose that is something that could theoretically happen. We have not played a land? No. Just to be sure. Alright, they have had enough. Yeah, this matchup's pretty good for Tron when you have a million anti-combat cards. Alright, 5-1. If our previous opponents keep winning, then it's going to be great, because that means we are likely to have good breakers. If they lose, well, we have the option to just, win a game. If we win the next match, go 6-1, we're definitely in top 8. Let's try to do that. 5-1 lost. So one of the 6-0s lost. Oh, they are 2 6-0s. Gotcha. Hopefully we can just get paired up against the 6-0 and then get a concession from them. But whatever. Hopefully we have some sort of situation that guarantees us top 8 next round. And if not, hopefully we will draw very well and win the die roll. And hopefully they will ban Tron on October 7th.